I didn't say anything to Tommy, but I looked at him and I was pretty pissed because, I mean, a whole bunch of work, and we ran 2 triple option plays. But, I mean, we got to the sideline, we talked to our coaches, we figured out our assignments, and then after about 3 or 4 drives, we were pretty comfortable with it.
I mean, it looked like you guys were seeing it pretty well. I guess what allowed you to make those adjustments so quickly and assimilate and shut down that scheme?
I think just being able to communicate between us and the coaches, just them looking up top, Coach Knowles and his little nest up there, just seeing what's going on, telling us how to play off it, and then us just executing.
You led the team in tackles. I guess how were you seeing the field out there? How was the game working for you?
I think it's slowing down, definitely from last year, but I mean, yeah, broad triple option, that could slow you down a little bit, but just having confidence in the plays that you have, just knowing that you ran them all throughout camp, just having that confidence in your plays makes you play a lot faster. I'm going to stop eating this watermelon.
A couple of your teammates after you were like, man, she gave up even a field goal.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah, I mean, we are a lot closer, I think, as a defense compared to last year. And, I mean, our mindset going to every single game is don't let up any points. So we were definitely mad whenever we let up 3. But, I mean, on the day we got to win. And, I mean, it's tough to get wins now in college football. So we're happy about that. But definitely we're going for a shutout.
You're playing a team this week that they're who they are. Will you be satisfied with anything less than shutout?
We're going for shutout every game. That's the goal.
What's different year 1 to year 2 about you and Tommy as co-starters?
I think communication's gotten a lot better. I know that's something I struggled with last year, but I mean, we're communicating a lot better. We're getting calls all the way across the field, whether one of us calling it and then echoing it, and then just understanding how each other play. We've been roommates for 4 years, so we got a pretty good understanding about how we do stuff.
Where does better communication come from? Is it better chemistry, better understanding the scheme?
I think it's all the above, really. It's just knowing what you're doing more, so you have more time to really decipher what's going on in front of you. Then you can relay that to all the guys behind you and in front of you, stuff like that.
Jim said you guys didn't practice and prepare much for speed option.
No, not at all.
What was your reaction when Indiana came out speed option?
I answered it. I was pissed. It was stupid. I wasn't a fan of it. I haven't gone against triple option since like high school, so seeing that was definitely pissed me off. I'm not gonna cuss.
This defense, you guys seem to adapt to it pretty quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Is that do you think this defense would adapt to this quickly last year as you would this year? Or is it because
Ooh, that's a good question. No, we would have been. I think just running around with chickens like with our head cut off for probably like a whole half at least.
What's different?
Well, we just know stuff more. Yeah, we just understand the defense more. I mean, last year, you asked me to do a fit to fallback in triple option or whatever. You don't really know what that means, but I would have no idea what I'm doing. Yeah, I'd probably just end up on my ass or something.
Coach was talking about how from week 1 to week 2 you can make a big jump. What does that look like for a defense to just only give up 3? Besides pitching the shutout, like what else can you do to improve this team?
I think it's being more assignment sound. I mean, there were times where we had some busted coverages, busted fits and stuff, but they didn't capitalize on it. So in the meeting room out on Sunday, we went over it, even though like wasn't an explosive play or anything. Coach pointed out and made sure that we saw that, so we can go in the meeting room and fix it. So I think just being more sound in just every facet of the game.
Describe Youngstown State's offense in terms of scheme.
I don't want to do that.
That's a more conventional.
I don't want to spoil anything. I don't want to spoil anything. Because if I tell them what we know, then they know that we know.
But it's a more conventional offense than a triple option.
Maybe.
If he says that, then they'll come out speed option.
He doesn't want them doing
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. If they know what I know, then they know that I know. You know?
Yes.
Exactly. Chess.
Chip was in the linebacker room most of last season. You guys got to know him as an athlete.
Yeah.
What do you make of this transition that he's made now to this versatile?
It's not surprising, dude. It's Chip. I mean, if you see him, he's probably walking around here with the shirt off, and he just looks like a. Oh, I was about to say something bad, but he just looks shredded. So I mean, the dude's just an athlete, hell of a guy, and I mean, wherever you put him on the field, he's gonna do amazing.
What's the most impressive thing you've seen in the weight room for him or in a workout for him?
Oh, interesting. I think if he's broken like 23 miles per hour a couple times. There's this squat thing we do where you have to get like register above a certain speed. His numbers are through the roof, like better than almost everyone. So I'd say probably that. Dude, he's just like a spark plug. I mean, during camp, he was just all over the ball, a bunch of picks, forcing fumbles and stuff. I mean, he's a lot better than I was as a freshman. Like, my gosh, I wouldn't know what the hell to do. But he's just a hell of a player. And, I mean, he's picking it up so quickly in this defense. I mean, he's on a trajectory to just do great things here. It's pretty amazing.
You guys looked like you wanted to be out there, that you were eager when you were on the field.
Yeah, because, I mean, you go through a month of just button heads with the same guys over and over. You get a little antsy to go up against someone else. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, playing with a lot more confidence, I think, this year.
You talked about being antsy to go up against someone else. Was there a play Saturday where, like, for you, really said, "Hey, I'm back. It's game time again"? You know?
No, not really. I mean, you always have, like, pregame jitters and stuff, and then once you hit someone, like, first play, then you're kind of good. So, yeah.
Jordan said it was the first scrimmage in camp, and he thought the defense. He saw the defense really understand everybody's job.
I would say, yeah, somewhere around that period. I couldn't tell you exactly when, but, yeah, I mean, there was just a lot more excitement just getting on and off the field as a defense. There's just a lot more energy, I felt like, during like those scrimmages. So, yeah, I could see why you'd say that.
When you translate that to a game where you have to learn on the fly, does that give a defense more confidence going forward, knowing that even if we haven't specifically prepared for this one thing, we can adjust to it?
Yeah, absolutely. Because, I mean, like I said earlier, everyone's just a lot more knowledgeable about, like, their assignments and stuff. So if you just implement, like, what they're doing and then – I don't even know where I was going with that. If you understand what they're doing and then you just make adjustments on plays that you already know, then it just becomes a lot easier.
When you make that open field tackle like you made, like the second or third play, I mean, that's pretty tough for anybody. Is that a confidence booster when you go, "Man, I'm really back in it"?
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, we do that drill every Tuesday, and then third play of the season it happens. So it just really shows you that the stuff that you do out here in the practice field really translates to the game. So that just, I don't know, just makes you more appreciative of the coaches and, like, just the little stuff they do, like setting up drills and stuff.
Still, who jumped out at you from the defensive line, the front in front of you guys, especially when you watch video?
I could tell you everyone. Jeez, JT, Jack, Mike Hall, Ty, Mitchell Melton, Hero, Jaden McKenzie, just the entire front line. Ty Leak. It's just it's awesome playing behind those guys. I mean, they just create so much chaos that it really just gives us freedom to run around.
Was the energy continual? I mean, you know what I mean? Explain what they kind of brought to the table.
I think D-line brings the energy. I mean, it really just starts from the front and then goes all the way to the back. I mean, you've got Mike just, like, barking like a dog half the time. So, I mean, that just brings up the energy in the entire defense. Stuff like that.
Listen for the bark.
Listen for the bark, man. You know who it is.
I want to ask you this: you're a grizzled veteran, as they say.
Grizzled.
Yeah.
Well, you're going to make me blush.
You've been around. When a kicker goes in there and makes three kicks like Jaden did on Saturday, first time starter.
Yep.
What does it do for you guys from a confidence standpoint in him and vice versa?
It just definitely gives you confidence that he's going to make the kicks whenever they matter. I mean, lost season pretty dramatic fashion last year, and that's just something that I don't know if everyone's been, like, thinking about that, but I kind of have in the back of my head. And him going out there and making 3 kicks first game, that's huge. They just hope he keeps that up.
Last year, where you referring to? Just the way the year ended? Or?
Yeah.
Do you notice a different connection right now between the pressure the front end is creating and the coverage that you're getting from secondary?
Oh, yeah, definitely. They're just giving I mean, last year there were times whenever the QB might have had more time, like, scramble around, than DBs were struggling like anyone would, just like plastering and stuff. But, I mean, whenever the QB has less time to throw the ball, then it just makes it easier for the back end guys. So definitely, it all translates.
That time early in camp that you and Jordan both talked about where the confidence maybe started to build, how were the cornerbacks playing into that?
Lights out. They were playing amazing. I mean, wait, actually, I'm sorry, I interrupted you. I'm sorry. Keep going.
This is saying how were they playing into that confidence that the rest of you guys were taking?
Oh, they're some of the most confident guys on the field. I mean, it's a hell of a position. You got to basically just keep up with someone running backwards half the time. So, I mean, you have to have confidence because, I mean, if something happens where you might get beat on the deep ball, then you've got to have a quick switch and just get back into it and line up, play another play. So it's a hell of a position. I know I couldn't do it. So, I mean, kudos to them. And, yeah, they have all the confidence in the world.
Feels like ages ago you were playing running back. Do you ever sit back and reflect on that and just think about, I guess, how far you've come?
Yeah, dude, life sucked back then, man. It sucked. I was playing running back. I wasn't doing anything. I didn't have a dog or nothing, so I was just kind of sitting around just sulking.
What kind of dog do you have?
Husky.
Husky. Okay, when did you get
It's a boy. When did I get him? Right around COVID. Pretty cool time for me.
What's the best part of owning a dog?
Oh boy. I guess having someone just walk around with me. I like to go take hikes and stuff, so I don't like being alone with that. So I can just bring him with me. Has a good time.
What's his name?
Maverick the Husky, Top Gun. Damn right. You know it.
Movie.
Hell of a movie, man. Second one's even better.
Underrated. Should have won the Academy Award. Hey, Steele, was there a sense last Saturday that you didn't feel last year with that defense? I'm just asking, just kind of a general question, just the way you guys quickly responded to the option. Y'all got after it. What feels different, I guess, about this group? Do you feel like everybody's older? I mean, for one thing.
Yeah.
Show up on Saturday.
Just another year in the system. I mean, last year, like I said earlier, if that happened, half of us wouldn't understand our plays well enough to then know our plays and then adjust to the triple option. So now that we know everything cold pretty well, I mean, it's just a lot easier just to communicate, like with the coach and stuff, like what's going on.
Yeah, and it seemed like y'all not only knew your play, but you knew the other guy did too, right?
Mhm,
The guy
yeah.
else did. I mean,
Yeah.
that just changes everything.
Oh yeah, it makes it a lot easier whenever you know what the guy in front and back of you is going to be doing. Then you can just play off that.
Jim had said that he wanted more guys to be like Wayne Gretzky because he knew like where the puck was going to be, not just what he needed to do on his own. Like I said, that's kind of Tommy was like that last year, maybe nobody else. Maybe you don't understand. But if that is something he's ever said to you, he said that to us. Or if you feel like you have a better idea of like where the ball is going.
I guess he has a lot of sayings, man. I try to keep up with him, but I've never heard that one. Yeah, I feel like everyone's certainly getting there. Tommy just ended up there somehow last year. I don't know how. He's a freaking freak of nature. But I mean, yeah, I think everyone's just starting to understand like what's going on, like where the ball's going to be pre-snap and stuff. Just yeah.
Youngstown State scored 52 points last week.
Ouch.
Mm-hmm. But they beat a team from Indiana like y'all did.
Mhm.
Does anything jump out at you about them offensively? What stands out about them in the video you've seen?
I think O-line, they take pride in their running game. Last year, I know their running back number 8, really good player. So O-line, they're probably going to try to establish a run game, especially being on the road and stuff like that. Tight ends aren't afraid to block. They got scrappy receivers, got a quarterback that's a game manager. So, yeah, that's all I can give you.
As a player, you're out there. Did you notice there were fewer plays in that game Saturday? You know about the new clock rule and stuff.
No, not really. Whenever you're in it, you can't really tell. You look up at the scoreboard, and then you see whatever time it is, then you kind of move on. Don't really pay attention. That's it. Cool. Thanks, guys.